No child molesters in the U.S. Senate that we currently know about as of this taping. Our victories are small in 2017, people. We deserve at least to pop the smallest bottle of champagne. It feels like maybe this country is finally listening to sexual assault victims and all the other batshit crazy things that came out of Roy Moore's mouth. And for those wondering why victims don't speak up earlier, after watching this video, you'll understand why. Being an outspoken rape victim is hard. First, you've been a victim of rape, but then you have to approach talking about your assault super carefully. If you don't, people won't believe you for many reasons. So here are some tips to help you out so you come out of your assault on top. I give you Francesca Fiorentini's guide to being the perfect sexual assault victim. To be the best victim you can be, you can't have appeared like you wanted it.
Are we asking for it? You know, by presenting all the sensuality and all the sexuality?
Yeah, think about how you're presenting yourself, but also be presentable.
Believe me, she would not be my first choice, that I can tell you.
Some of them really is unrapeable. When you look, I look at them and go, no, he don't want that.
Yes, be the not unrapeable. I definitely saw 8 Ways to Look Good for Predators on a Cosmo cover. You saw the same one? Also, if you want to be believed, go public.
A new claim that I made inappropriate advances during the interview to this writer. Why wasn't it part of the story? Why didn't they make it part of the story?
Yeah, make it part of the story, but make it a sad story. If you're brave enough to go public with your accusation, we need to see tears.
One of them had the interview on TV. There weren't no tears in her eyes. If it had, her mascara would have run.
But don't overdo it. You don't want to come off as an attention whore.
A bishop says he's innocent, and the 22-year-old woman who's accusing him of sexually harassing her just wants attention.
Next, make sure to know your predator so he can't say that you're some rando.
I don't even know who she is. No, I've never seen her. I've never met her. I don't know who she is.
But don't know them too well.
The victim here has admitted that she did have a relationship with Cosby, a casual relationship.
They were friends.
That seems to me to be fairly strong defense evidence.
Also, try not to smile in public for the foreseeable future, especially not the day after the assault.
Or I heard about a girl that late in the evening knocked on his door, was taken in, was raped, perhaps not. She's dancing in a beauty contest at 8 in the morning, and she was dancing with a big smile on her face at 8 o'clock in the morning. 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, you know the old adage, smiles before 8, don't believe rape. If you want to be truly believed, there's strength in numbers. The more of you there are, the more believable. Find a buddy.
To me, there are only 2 women that maybe have a smoking gun.
Everyone else just has a bullet wound. Okay, find more than 2 women to back you up, but not too many more than that, because if it's too many, it just seems suspicious.
Every allegation should be taken seriously, every single one of them.
But now you got to vet so
as
many
more numbers come out, it becomes statistically almost impossible.
Then, if you're going to be a really good rape victim, make sure you're not in it for the money. Everyone knows it isn't real estate or Wall Street. The real money is in rape.
How many of them do you think are being paid?
All of them.
All of them?
All of them.
By show of hands, how many of you think all the women are being paid?
Stop and ask yourself, are you making your victimhood too much about you?
This is not about the women. This is about something else. This is about the obliteration of legacy.
Bye, Felicia. Bye. Be sure the timing of your accusation is just right.
Why now?
Why is it all coming out now?
Why now? Why 3 weeks before the election?
Why wait till now at an election to come forward and say, oh?
If he had groped so many women over such a long period of time, don't you think they would have sued him instantaneously?
Yes, instantaneously, ladies. What's stopping you? Some institutionalized reporting process that requires a 3-month cooling off period?
Testimony today detailed how Congress handles complaints of sex harassment, requiring staffers who complain to first undergo counseling, mediation, and a cooling off period.
Yeah, cool off, but don't dilly-dally. Make sure you go to the police and complete a rape kit within 72 hours of the assault at your local police department. The police will take your claim seriously.
USA Today Media Network found more than 70,000 untested rape kits around the country.
Court! Go to court. Court will always be there for you.
Lily Bernard is unlikely to ever get her day in court. Statute of limitation laws for rape limited the amount of time she had to report her allegations.
Okay, so you're in court at the appropriate amount of time after your assault, but not too long that you no longer legally have a claim. You have your perp right there facing a jury. But before you get all excited thinking about him behind bars, think of his future maybe.
Having a felony record is a tremendous price to pay. When you're 20 years old, there's a ton of stuff you're never going to be able to do. He is suffering even if you don't send him to jail.
These two young men that had such promising futures, star football players, very good students, literally watched as they believed their life fell apart.
And when justice is served and your rapist is one of the 0.7% of rapists that even get convicted, you can rest assured, perfect victim, that he will get the time he deserves.
Judge Persky sentenced former Stanford swimmer Brock Turner to 6 months in jail for the sexual assault of an unconscious woman.
High school teacher got only 30 days in prison for raping his 14-year-old student. She later killed herself.
In summation, if you're going to be a believable rape victim, don't wear anything sensual, but don't be frumpy and unattractive. Speak out, but not too loudly and after you've cooled off, but don't wait too long. No shorter than 3 months after the incident and at least 3 months before your perpetrator's election and well before the statute of limitations runs out. Also, Fridays are bad. Cry, but not too much. Go to the police, but don't expect them to do anything about it. Take him to court, but don't expect justice. Make sure you're married, but independently wealthy. Have kids so it looks like you're a family victim. Got straight A's, never inhaled, and just have nothing to gain and everything to lose. Also, be white. And then, and only then, will you truly be a credible victim. And no one can take that away from you.
I know we have a system of juries, and I know we have a system where if you're found guilty, you're guilty, but somebody like me, maybe who has a little bit more independent streak, can say, hey, Mike Tyson, in my opinion, should really be given another break.
No one except the President of the United States. Burn it all down! Thanks for watching Newsbroke, you guys. Make sure to follow us on Facebook and on YouTube and follow me on Twitter at FrannyFio. Do you guys know that last interview that Trump did in the 90s was with, in fact, Charlie Rose? Oh my God, misogyny is super meta. Anyways, let us know what you think about this video in the comments below, and we will see you another week.